Civil authorities in your area have issued a local emergency. Active until further notice. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Ontario Police Department. Residents of the city should be aware of a very strange but potentially dangerous situation. At 6:20 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, there have been numerous reports of people in the streets of Ontario suddenly passing out and falling into unconsciousness. It is unknown what exactly is the cause of phenomenon, but investigation is currently under progress. Stay tuned for news and updates in this developing situation.
Civil danger warning for the City of Ontario. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Ontario Police Department. Residents of the city are strongly advised to listen to this as it relates to a local crisis that's currently in progress. At 7:25 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, hospitals across Ontario and surrounding areas have confirmed that people mysteriously knocked out are not unconscious, but are actually dead. Doctors and nurses were trying their best to find the cause in these rushed patients, but even they are also being under this strange curse. In addition, even more reports of people suddenly dying have been brought to attention. This is now confusing investigators, as they are not sure if this is the work of a deadly virus, a biological hazard, or some kind of other threat. As a precaution, a shelter-in-place warning has been issued until the situation is over. Remain indoors, lock all doors and windows, and reduce electricity usage if needed. If someone you know has fallen into such state of affair, report to police immediately. No one is allowed to come outside for the rest of the night, and this is for our concerned safety for all living citizens. Regular programming will resume at this time. Stay tuned for more news and updates on this growing situation. Civil danger warning for the entire state of California. Active until further notice. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, as well as the state governor of California. Massive reports of people dying of an unknown cause have been found in all cities. About 20 million fatalities have been reported from the state alone, and it is likely that this unknown affection will reach other states as well and will also consume the entire population of California. It has been confirmed that the cause of this is not a virus or any disease type. Further investigation will be completed to find out the exact cause of this growing phenomenon. The state of California is no longer safe. To repeat, the state of California is no longer safe. An immediate evacuation order has been issued to the entire state of California.
Good evening and welcome to the late night edition of Las Vegas News Now. This is Lois Blokman reporting to you all the news and weather stories of Las Vegas and all Nevada. But first, a must-tell story. A grim superstorm all over California has torn all life in the nearby state, as fatalities all over the cities and counties were found. Nobody knows what's going on and how is this kind of massacre happening. People believe that a deadly plague has broken into the United States, but health experts confirm that this is not the work of a virus or any disease type. Expert researchers across the nation have been called and now teaming up to decode the nature of this, as well as how to prevent this from escalating any further. Unfortunate news, more mysterious death cases are already happening in states near California, including minor cities in Nevada already. If you are seeing people dying unreasonably, you are at extreme risk and should try to avoid the problem as much as possible, even if paramount. Yes? Hold up. We'll put our regular script on hold. We just received a letter to the company from the production team that seems to be urgent. What is this? Accept my condolences. What in the world is this? Is this a prank? Come on, we can't be joking about this. What do you mean this is telling us something is going to happen? What? Jill! Oh my god. Jill, are you alright? Jill! What the hell is...
Civil danger warning for the western United States, as well as the states of Hawaii and Alaska. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency. The unknown death cause situation that originated in Ontario, California has worsened, and reports of these deaths are called in all states of the western region, plus Hawaii and Alaska. These states include California, Washington, Oregon, Hawaii, Alaska, Nevada, Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, Colorado, Utah, and New Mexico. All cities and towns of these states are at an extreme risk of death by an unknown cause still yet to be identified. In addition, there have been vastly a huge amount of reports coming in from houses about a suspicious letter being mailed to them. These letters come in dark gray paper and has the writing "accept our condolences" in them appearing to be written with marker. This is now widely considered to be a threat against the United States. Due to the severity of this growing situation, it is expected that this occurrence will happen all over the United States within the next 4 to 5 hours. The perpetrator has not been found yet, but more details regarding the situation will soon come. Stay tuned for more news and updates on this dangerous situation regarding your local area.
Statewide. An emergency action notification issued by the United States government, as well as the White House, is now playing for the entire country. Our country is in grave danger. To repeat, our country is in grave danger. A mysterious case of demise has been reported in all 50 states, and the rate of this critical crisis is skyrocketing as more casualties happen.
There are now thousands of reports of this unexpected evil attack in Canada and Mexico. In addition, the cause of these massive deaths has been found. Researchers determined this is unlikely the Grim Reaper. The Grim Reaper is a spectral entity that is said to be the sentient manifestation of death itself and is an immortal force of nature and order. It is believed that the Grim Reaper has risen on earth and is angry with all of us, unleashing merciless fury against inhabitants of our planet. It has also been confirmed upon research that anyone who falls victim to this entity will fade into ashes and become one of his Reaper servants. This may explain the rapid increasing in death rates within the past few days. There is no way of seeing even to the knowledge there any way of avoiding him. Already more than half of the United States population has died from the Grim Reaper. It is unknown if all countries will meet sudden death, but it is this close to be certain. The President of the United States is still alive and will now pronounce an immediate emergency message. Stay tuned for this message.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States. My fellow Americans, thank you for joining us on this critical announcement. As we've been told from officials in investigation, a mythological phantom we hear in stories, the Grim Reaper, has been found to be the cause of the recent mass casualties across the United States. We never thought such symbol would one day come to existence and bring catastrophe to our land. Do not panic. While this is death itself we are facing, this does not automatically mean that our world is ending. We may have done things to upset the prospector of souls, but that can be undone. This planet is a gift from God and is a celebration of life, not death. Our Lord Jesus Christ chose victory over death. We are dearly sorry for the lives who have been cut in half during these hours, and now we beg for forgiveness. Our prayers, our cries for mercy upon our souls, reaching upon our angels and gods. These are the only ways to hopefully halt this devastation. I ask all of you still living to begin praying your hardest, as this may be our only hope to spare with the Reapers. The great democracy of our nation will never be put out, and the flame in our torch shall never be
Ja, men det var en følelsesdiste. Og mine nostra weaves their friend. It's not no. Sniffle we. He is guys more than the zilla snitch and now was it soon. Or when the only next with that faster so we asked the nurse nasty. He knows just go over sons there. I asked the fly see it out break you there with zero stiff. He will so he half all lose no. So half my mud. Since we half my mud. Me is well. We thought as we once I read your first survey you wish go all flatten. When the next year for now fell off and there was the very nurse and then you get it in now. Nee. Zalig boy, je zei niet, er ook snel stier op. Ze is neist op de kombar wordt weg, en de van neist zo was niet meer. Stil, gaat zij joort ze de roei. Niet, als je maar zag niet was, maar als het niet meer laat doen. Vijf, de wat is de world wat aan je wakker af met mooi aan mijn hoofd. En de lof van die liefde met zoals gelukzaam, ja, dit staat erop. Dat is liever voor iets als het niet meer. Ja, dat is niet zo liever, dat is niet aan het nog was en er niet wat nou zitten. Nee, nou is nou. Nee, nou is nou niet sorry. Stel wat. Het is er nog heel mistig, hoe je bent net wel, maar me verhoop niet op, zo ik on zo ik. Ze was in de goals hier waar je heen, en dat zoek was me gewoon lust toe. Ja, maar die ben wel fashion op, het best geen assistent vinger. Zodat we erom gaan naar such a me. Sterren niet besnipschiet dan als blok. En zie je niet al rap. Snitjes zit die weigers. Stiaf zit last. Or wat de zon moest je er maar is. Zoals die hem zo steam of had je. De roos is niet er net ziel. Maar dat below wat je me ziel wie hij maar het. Maar daar ben wel het weet je wat je nog niet in het. Stel ik ben je fake als een world zitten. Eerst is net een aardig en eerst net zelfs die rooi. Vooral hoe je stuurt blauw is nou. Stemmig als is roos zo dus ik zie het niet. Al fijn, stemmig.
There is no time for a proper introduction. At this time, do not turn off the DJ or radio. It is extremely important that you listen to this, as it relates to a global crisis. All religious attempts in stopping the Grim Reaper have failed. There is no way of avoidance. Less than 100 people are now remaining in the United States. The Reapers, the one serving under the Grim Reaper, who gave us the ultimate consequence for our wrongdoings, have been found all over the world. Humanity is on the verge of sudden death. Every single life organism in Earth will be dead in most likely the next few minutes, which does include you. At this time, gather any remaining friends, family members, and things that keep you happy, and brace for the end. Corinthians 15:54-56, when the perishable puts on the imperishable, and the mortal puts on immortality, then shall come to pass the saying that is written, death is swallowed up in victory. O death, where is your victory? O death, where is your sting? This is the emergency alert system, for the United States signing off for the very last time. Your government thanks you for your cooperation, but the time has come.